Hey guys, this is Lennon. I am on my first movie review video, which I should have been doing this whole year. But today, I'm reviewing you guys Michael 2026. And it is a biographical film directed by Antoine Fuqua and written by John Logan. It follows the life of the American singer Michael Jackson, covering his involvement in the Jackson 5 in the 1960s to the 1980s Bad Tour. He is portrayed by his nephew Jafar Jackson, and as a child by Giuliano Grovaldi, both in their film debuts. The supporting cast includes Nia Long, Caroline Doro-Jones, Laura Harrier, Jessica Sola, Mike Myers, Miles Teller, and Coleman Domingo. As for the plot, discover the story of Michael Jackson, one of the most influential artists the world has ever known, and his life beyond the music, tracing his journey from the discovery and his extraordinary talent as the lead of the Jackson 5 to the visionary artist whose creative ambition fueled a relentless pursuit to become the biggest entertainer in the world, highlighting both his life offstage and some of the most iconic performances from his early solo career. And to say, this is so far my third favorite movie of this year, despite my second favorite being Project Hail Mary, which I gave an 11 out of 10. And then first favorite being Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie, which I gave an 11 out of 10. And I'll say in the end of my review what I will rate this. But the only minor thing that is keeping it from an 11 out of 10 is this like CGI chimp, which, yeah, it barely has screen time. And I'm not upset that it doesn't have that much screen time. Oh, like I would rather have like a pet dog, pet cat, pet bird. Have one of those animals as your pet, not a chimp. Especially if it's made out of CGI, if it's computer generated. But besides that, Rotten Tomatoes does not know who the king of pop is. So, any critic that wants to give a negative review on Rotten Tomatoes, here's my defense. His nephew, Jafar, did a really good job playing as him. From his dance move, his mannerism, and his voice, and down to his personality. It doesn't really matter how long the movie is. Don't care if it's like 2 hours. I don't care if it's just 1 hour, 3 hour. Don't care if it takes place in his entire life. As from now on, if you're a fan of Michael Jackson, or like if you're a fan of pop music, you will know the gaps and liberties taken. However, to immerse yourself in 2 hours of the magical experience of the height of Michael Jackson mania, it is remarkable to remember. Jafar Jackson, as his nephew, was disarming at times where he disappeared into his uncle. Coleman Domingo as Joseph was chill, and young Giuliano Valdi also shined as young Michael. Now in the rest of the movie is how we all know him as the king of pop. And is it worth watching in theaters? Yes. 10.9 out of 10. So now, as I said again, my top 2 favorite movies, I said earlier, Drugstore Hail Mary and Nirvana. Those are 11 out of 10. This movie, Michael, is a 10.9. So, and it's still my favorite movie of this month so far, which I might do my ranking video of April 2026 late, like a little late. Like I'm gonna make it right after I watch Faces of Death and the new Mummy movie. And like there's just a few movies I'm gonna watch that like everyone's watching. So hope you all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I record videos every weekend. And I will see y'all in the next video.